Hi, I'm Dave Vickers and welcome to the Photo Show. We're going to do some photography news today because yesterday at CES in Las Vegas, Nikon announced the launch of two new cameras. One of them was expected. It's the new Nikon D5, which is the replacement for their flagship DSLR, which is the Nikon D4S from about 2 years ago. This is the top of the range Nikon that you can get now. It's the high-end pro camera. And in the UK, it's going to retail at about £5,200, which is about $6,500 US. It's a 20.8 megapixel full frame sensor. So you're getting a full frame sensor on the camera. It now has 153 autofocus points, of which 99 are cross type. So massive amount of autofocus range on this camera. You've got, it's going to cover the entire screen with 153 autofocus points. It'll shoot 12 frames per second with a buffer to shoot 200 14-bit RAW files in one burst. So a huge amount of buffer range. It's using two cards. It has two card slots within the camera. Both of them are the XQD cards that were in the Nikon 4S. And the reason they're using the XQD cards is because the D5 will now shoot 4K video. It has a huge ISO range. On the D5, the ISO range is now from ISO 100 up to a native ISO of 102,400. So a huge ISO range, and I believe in the H5 setting, it'll actually go up to over 3 million ISO. I have no idea what the images would look like, but you can shoot over 3 million ISO range on this camera. On the back of the camera, it has a 3.2 inch touchscreen. The touchscreen doesn't actually operate any of the functions or menu functions. You can set focusing points on it, but it operates more like the screen on a smartphone or a tablet, where you use it to scroll through your images or zoom in and out using the touch function. It also is using Nikon's latest XP 5 processor. So you're talking top of the range here. It's a £5,000 camera, so you wouldn't expect anything less from the top of the range camera from Nikon. The second camera they announced, the D500, was a complete surprise. No one was expecting this. Everyone felt that Nikon had abandoned this range of cameras. The one it's replacing is the Nikon D500 which was almost 7 years ago now. There was never a Nikon D400, and I think they've gone for D500 so that it shows it's within the same generation as its big brother, the D5. That being said, it does share a lot of the technology that's in the D5 has been brought across into the D500. It's a 20.9 megapixel DX sensor, so crop sensor, not full frame. It has the same autofocus as the D5, so you've got 153 autofocus points, with 99 of those being cross type. It shoots at 10 frames per second, so it's up fast enough to be shooting sport, wildlife, that kind of thing. It's also running two card slots. In the D500, you're getting two card slots. One is for an SD card, and the other is for an XQD card. And this is because the D500, like the D5, also shoots 4K video. The ISO range on the D500 is ranging from ISO 100 up to 51,200 ISO. So again, you're getting a massive ISO range here. It also has the 3.2 inch touchscreen on the back, operating the same way as the D5, except on the D500, it's actually a tilt screen. Much like the one on the D750, it pulls away from the camera and will move up or down for you to view it. It doesn't articulate completely away from the body, but it is a tilting touchscreen, much like the D750. It's also running the same processor as the D5, the XP 5 processor. So there's a lot of technology that's coming across from the £5,000 pound camera across to the D500, which in the UK is going to retail at £1,729, which is roughly $2,000. So, the fact that you're getting stuff from the big brother, the D5, into the D500 is amazing. It's an incredible price for this camera. It also has built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity. So you're getting an awful lot of camera for this money. I'm wondering now where this puts Nikon with the cameras like the D7200. Because if you're looking for a crop sensor size camera, the D500 has got to be up there on your wish list now. It's an incredible camera for the amount of money. So that was basically it. Nikon announced 2 new cameras yesterday. The top of the range D5, replacing the D4S, and the surprise of the bunch, the D500, which is a series of cameras that I know loads of Nikon fans have been looking for. There was always questions about when they were going to replace the D300S, and now they've done it. So it's brilliant news. Really interested to see some reviews and shots taken on the D500. But for now, that's the review on the 2 cameras. I'm Dave Vickers. If you like what you see on the photo show, please comment, like and subscribe in the boxes below. Until next time, see you then.